Okay. Really sorry, guys. I faced some network issues in joining the meeting. So we'll start now. Let me share the screen. 1 second. So, okay. As a warm-up session, let me start giving you a very easier question. The first question, okay. Before that, let me clarify whether I'm audible. Like, is the audio clear? And is my screen visible? If not, please let me know. So there are three facial cubical dice which are thrown simultaneously. The probability that all three dice will have the same number of dots on the faces showing up is. So this is one of the previous year gate questions. I want you guys to solve it very quickly. It's very easy. It's 2017 question. 2017 question. Good. So let me solve the question. So you guys have an idea on how to solve this, right? So usually when they're asking something, the probability that all three dice have the same number of dots means like you have thrown three different dices. So what is the probability that all the three dices will be showing up the same dots? So it can be a dice will be having six numbers which can be shown on that. So say dice one, D1, D2, and D3, let them represent the different dice counts. So when do you call that uh, the same number has appeared in all the three dots? Only when they show up with the same dot, right? So when dice one shows dot one, dice two shows dot two, and dice three shows dot one, all three is an event of occurrence, which is what we prefer. So this is one such possibility. Similarly, when all the three dices show two. Similarly, when all three dices show three. So what is the probability of the occurrence of that? So you let D2, D3 be the dices. So all the dices should show one, all the dices should show two, all the dices should show three dots. Four, five, six. So this is the possibilities that all the three dices will be showing the same number of dots. And then, what is the total number of possibilities? So we know that probability is nothing but probability that same number of dots show up is equal to possible outcomes divided by total number of, total possibilities. So possible outcomes is only six possibilities we have. Six divided by total possibilities is in every dice there are six different possibilities of occurrence. Similarly, dice 2 can show either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Similarly, dice 3 can show six different possibilities. So the total number of possibility is 6 into 6 into 6, which is equal to 1 by 36. Is it clear how this has come like this? Okay. We shall move on to the next question. Just give me a minute. Okay. Okay. So the next question will take on um, mm, okay. Let me write down the question now. Okay, this is kind of a true or false question. So question goes like this. Consider the following statements for continuous time NTA system. The first statement goes like this. There is no bounded input, bounded output, stable system with a pole in right half of S plane. 2. There is non-causal and BIBO stable system with the pole in right half of complex plane. The question is, which one of the following is correct? Either both true or both false. One is true, two is true. Okay. Anyone who has got the answer? Guys, just give a try. Can I proceed on solving the question? So see, you would have learnt about the properties of S plane, like for a Laplace transform. The first property is for stability, for a system to be stable, it ROC must include J omega axis. Similarly, if a system is causal, then ROC must right side of rightmost pole. Similarly, for anticausal system, ROC must cover the left side of leftmost pole. For example, if you are having A power, uh, sorry, let's have it as E power A t u of t. Let us have A power t e power minus at by u of t, like into u of t is of a. That means here the ROC sigma should be greater than A. Like beyond that, the statement 1 is saying that there is no bounded input, bounded output stable system with a pole in right hand of S plane. So from this, now let me write a statement. By BIBO system with a pole in right half of complex plane is stable if the system is anticausal. Why so? So assume there is a pole B in the right half of S plane. So according to a causal system, the ROC will be covering the right hand side of the rightmost pole. There is only one pole present. So if this system is causal, then the ROC won't even merge with the, it should cover the j omega axis for the system to be stable. But if it is anti-causal and once if it is causal and the pole is lying in the right half of S plane, then this type of system, causal, won't make the system stable. It makes the system unstable. But if suppose the same pole is in the right hand side and the ROC region is covering the left side region of the pole, that means this is anti-causal. From the statement which I have told, ROC must cover the left hand side of the leftmost pole. Here only one pole is present. So in this case, it is covering the j omega axis. This is the real axis, this is the j omega axis. So in this case, the anti-causal system is covering the j omega axis. That means in this case, the system is stable. Right. So from the first statement, there is no bounded input output stable system with a pole on right half of S plane. That is the first. From second, there is non-causal and bistable system with the pole in right half of S plane. So from the second statement, it is now, from the explanation which I have given now, it is clearly true that when it is anti-causal, the system will be stable, which implies non-causal. So the statement 2 is true. What does statement 2 say? ROC must cover the, from anti-causal definition, the region of convergence must cover the left side region of the leftmost pole. So second statement says that there is non-causal and bistable, BIBO stable system with a pole in right of it. That's true. Okay, statement 2 is true from the explanation which I have given now. From statement 1, a causal system with a pole on the right hand side cannot be BIBO stable because its ROC can never include the j omega axis. Okay. So statement 1 says that there is no BIBO system, stable system with a pole in. So in this case, only when it is non-causal, it is possible, because if the system is non-causal, then it can cover the j omega axis, hence it is possible. So from the statement, this no is false. So this statement is false, whereas the next statement is true. So the statement 2 is true and statement 1 is false. Because just now I explained that if a system is non-causal, the region of convergence will be to the left of the right hand side pole. But they have said that there is no BIBO stable system. There's no stable system with the pole in right of a plane. If a system is non-causal, then it is possible. Similarly, from statement 2, it is evident that it is true. That's just now explained. So from all this, we can conclude that option D is correct. Is it fine? So let me move on to the next question. Okay. So the next question is very easier question. The Laplace transform of f of t is given by 2 into s plus 1 divided by s square plus 2s plus 5. Now find f of 0 plus and f of infinity. I'm not going to give the options. I just need a quick answer for this question. Just at once. At once, try solving this. You know initial value theorem, you know final value theorem. From that, try solving this. So initial value theorem goes like this, where you write it as f of 0 plus is equal to limit s tends to infinity s into f of s. Similarly, final value theorem goes like f of infinity is equal to limit s tends to 0 s into f of s. So I want you guys to answer for this question. Good, good, Ashri Swati. It's 2 and 0. How? So f of 0 plus is equal to limit s tends to infinity. So when you find into 2 divided by s square plus 2s plus 5, when you find infinity and you find the same higher degree in both numerator and denominator, then whatever is the coefficient, that will come as the answer. That is a shortcut. Okay, when you find that the degree is higher, like equal, uh, when the degree is equal, then whatever is the coefficient, suppose if it is 1 here and 2 here, then the answer will be 1 by 2, like that. But if the coefficient is higher, s cube plus 2s square, like that, divided by smaller coefficient, then that will be infinity, because when numerator degree is higher than denominator degree, then the answer will be infinity. Whereas when numerator degree is less than denominator degree, the answer will be 0. When they both are equal, the answer is coefficient of highest degree in numerator divided by coefficient of highest degree in denominator. So when you do that, here the answer is will come 2. Similarly, for final value theorem, f of infinity gives you s tends to 0, s into f of s. So when you do that, yeah. So now we can see that s square plus limit s tends to 0 divided by s square plus 2s plus 5. So when you put 0, what will happen? It will come as 0, because 0 by 5 is equal to 0. Just substitute in zeros. We'll be getting 2 and 0. Good. Okay. One more easier question. We have a signal x of t to be u of t minus 2 minus u of t minus 4. What is the value of minus infinity to infinity x of t del of t dt? 0. Let's see. So I've told you a property, right? When you del of t, you'll be getting x of 0 into del of t, right? So what you have here is just plot x of t. How will you plot x of t? It is u of t minus 2. So it goes from 2 to infinity with amplitude 1. Similarly, 4, 1. U of t minus 4 t. When you negate it, you'll be getting as 2 to 4 with amplitude 1. This is what is x of t. Now you need to multiply with del of t. Obviously, when you multiply, there are no common region between them. So what will be happening is you will be getting 0. So when you integrate 0 from minus infinity to infinity, it will still be 0. Right? So suppose if they have given del of t minus 2, then there is a different story. You have a common region. So taking it and integrating it from minus infinity to infinity will give you an answer. Okay. So we'll move on to the next question. Solved most of the questions. Okay. So just a second. So okay. Ah, so this is a network theory question, 2013. So this is 5 ohm, 2 ampere, 10 volt, 2 ohm, 1 ohm. This is I1, IS. What they are asking is, they are asking what is the current through the 1 ohm amps. I guess all the data is there. Once again, let me check out. Try solving this. I guess all the data is still 2 amps. Okay. This is easy. What is the current? Good. It's easy because you can see it like the voltage here is same here and it is same here due to the parallel connection. So I1 will be equal to 10 by 1 is equal to 10 amps. Very straightforward. Okay, this is 2013 question. Now that they have asked one more part where current IS, now they are asking what is the current IS and VS. VS is nothing but the voltage across the 2 amps. Now try computing IS and VS. IS is here. This is 10 amps. This is 10 by 2 is equal to 5 amps. Very easy. You should just compute it. Any answers? Faster answers? Quick, quick. This is quite easier question, which you can do. Whenever they ask you a question, just analyze how this question can be done. Thirteen 5 amp minus 30. How will you do this? By KCL, you know that here 2 amps is going. Here IS, here 5 amps is always it's already computed. So 2 is equal to IS plus 5 plus 10. 2 is equal to IS plus 5 plus 10. So therefore IS is equal to minus 13 amps. Similarly, see this, when you send current, the current is in this direction. So whenever a current is through the resistor, at the point where the current is entering, that will be in the plus polarity, and the other side will be the negative polarity. So this is 10 volt. So now what do you have? So this is equal to this. So 10 is equal to minus 10 plus Vs. So it is Vs is equal to 20 volt. Is that right? 15. Did I make any mistake? Let me have a check. Is it right or did I make any mistake? Just a second, I'll have a check. Anyone? I just, I think.
Ma'am, it's 13 only. The person who wrote 15 by mistake took the wrong value of current. She has
So it's right.
written. Huh.
Okay, okay. So we'll move on to the next question. Okay. So clear until now? Right. So one more question is like relating this. I have given all as a simple question. What do you prefer? You prefer is the pace or is the quality of questions okay, or you want a little more difficult ones to solve? Can I get a reply from you guys? Because last two classes I had taken quite easier questions and wanted to boost some confidence in you, because previous before that I guess like first 4 weeks I was taking very difficult questions that you were unable to solve, so I wanted to boost your confidence in these two classes. So from, I guess from next I'll slowly increase the difficult difficulty level, guys. So the question is, two of the angular frequencies at which the Fourier transform becomes zero is. So a number of times I have repeated the formula. Now try solve. Okay, okay. We'll take difficult questions. So try solving this. Oh, I have 1 second. Why no answers from anyone? It's not very difficult. Just simply apply. I expect answer for this. Oh my god, a lot of answers. A, B, C. Okay, but I guess only one out of these answers is correct. So it's like 1 minus 1 to 1. So Fourier transform will give you obviously sine 2 omega, omega by omega when you compare it. So when will this become 0? It will become 0 when numerator becomes 0. Obviously when sine omega will become 0. Sin omega will become 0. So omega should be equal to n pi. So that means omega should be equal to either 0 or pi or 2 pi. No, sorry. At 0, by L'Hospital rule, you will get a amplitude. So 0 is not a solution. So n should be greater than 0. So pi and 2 pi. The answer should be A. Right. Although at sin 0 you get a 0, it will be like becoming a 0 by 0 form which is undefined. So you need to take care of that when you another question. So this you can use. So they say x of t gives a Fourier transform x of f. What is the inverse Fourier transform of x of 3f plus 2? A. Okay. For this, okay, I'll give you the options for you to write it. A is 1 by 2 x of t by 2 e power j 3 pi t. B 1 by 3 x of t by 3 e power j 4 pi t by 3. C x of 3t e power minus j 4 pi t, and d goes as x of 3t plus 2. So out of these four options, you want to have, you should get a proper answer. What is the answer? Remember two things. X of at will give you a Fourier transform of 1 by mod a x of f by a. Similarly, x of t plus a omega a x of omega or a 2 pi x of f. Oh, okay. Sorry. It should be a frequency shifting property on this. This is also correct, but this is not the exact property which I want to tell you for this. So when there is a shift here, this is what it should be. Plus or minus is minus 5. So first, how will you do this question? You would have heard about this first shift and then scale. Shift, first step, second step is scale. Okay, so first try to get it's fine.
Ma'am, you are on mute.
Sorry for the delay. So it's like first try computing the inverse Fourier transform of x of f plus 2. So you'll be getting j 4 pi t x of t. Now use the scaling property. How will you use the scaling property? So from this, it is evident that if you put um, x of t by 3, you'll be getting 1 by 3 times of, sorry, 1 by 3 times, which means it is 3 times of x of 3f. So with that, it's easier to see that x of 3f will give you 1 by 3 x of t by 3, right? So, so this is what is the whole, like x dash of t, take it as x dash of t. So let it be x dash of f, like x double dash of f. Its inverse transform will be x double dash of t. So now x double dash of t will be equal to 1 by 3 times of x dash of t by 3. So when you substitute it, you'll be getting e power j minus j t by 3 x of t by 3 1 by 3. Okay, so the option is B. Is it clear? All right, so I think two of you have got the correct answer. Okay, so I'm winding up the session now. We'll meet on the next Monday with quite a moderate to difficult level question, because I feel you guys are stabilized with doing a tricky and simpler questions. So let's quite increase the difficulty level in the next 2 to 3 weeks. So we'll see you in the next. I guess still 3 to 4 weeks are there pending to finish off this program. We'll see you in the next 3 sessions. We'll meet you on the next Monday. This recording will be uploaded in the URL wherever you are signing in for the weekly live session. You'll find the recording in there. Thank you for joining and ending the class. You can leave the session. Thank you.